God said, let there be light, let there be light. Ooh, let there be light, let there be light.
King of the Dot, Blackout 7, Cortez versus Daylyt. Before we get into the actual battle, you know, Cortez gets a whole bunch of flack. Not getting views, not getting the accolades he deserves. Well, this battle in the first week, I believe, did over 250K.
I'm impressed.
And it's
That's impressive.
It's at, what's that?
I think right now it's like 375.
375.
In like
Also-
a week and a half.
Also hit World Star, and this is a battle that Cortez.
This hit World Star?
It hit World
Oh,
Star.
wow.
Yeah, I check everything.
That's great.
And I thought it was pretty good on Cortez's part. So this is he controls a lot of the views.
I mean, Daylyt's got a name in both sides,
Yeah.
battle and music right now.
Yeah, but I've seen some Daylyt battles that didn't get up there like that. So that speaks
Daylyt
volumes of how
was
great the battle really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cortez speaks on that in one of the rounds, I think, too.
Yeah. What's your initial thoughts?
Overall, I mean, the battle was okay. A little underwhelming. I don't think it was anything that's like crazy replay value or you're going to call it close to a classic or anything like that. For some reason, though, these King of the Dot battles, especially these recent like Blackout battles, I just feel like they're a little underwhelming. Like, I don't know what it is, if it's the stage, the presentation, the lighting, or just the opponents like aren't going at each other the way they should be.
I will say
you guys
this.
feel like that?
I kind of feel like that, but it's like you said, it's a stage.
No.
Blackout 5 was I think it was Blackout 5. They had a stage with everyone in the background. I love when everyone's in the background, in the backdrop. You see everyone's reaction.
Blackout 5 was like the Harook and Drake thing. Yeah.
So if it's like that, it'll be presented a lot better.
Great presentation. It was very clear.
Visually perfect.
Very clear.
The
you could
graphics
see,
are great.
You could see the
Avocado
crowd.
was one of the best. He's one of the goats.
Production-wise, this was A1.
Oh yeah, I agree on that part.
Production-wise, I just...
You're saying feel.
Yeah, like the feel
feel
and
was
like
A1
after you
too.
watch the battle, you're not like, God damn, that
It was a
crazy.
classic
Like,
to me. This is a classic battle to me.
Cortez and Daylyt is a
Cortez-
classic.
It's a great battle to me. I like the battle.
But it's not a classic. You switch your words, keep your words.
I like the battle. It's
not a classic though.
It may not be an overall classic, but it's one of my favorite battles.
Okay.
It's in my
Like,
top.
It's not a
like
classic.
in 2017, this is one of your
I
favorite
like
battles.
the battle. You know what? It's shocker.
It's early.
It's a shocker. It's a shocker.
Why is it shocker?
Because on paper, this doesn't look good.
Okay.
Cortez versus Daylyt on paper does not ring any bells.
It doesn't.
But for me, I stopped the microwave. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
I was very impressed with this battle.
Who are you impressed with?
I was impressed with Cortez. For him to even keep up with Daylyt.
I'm gonna keep up with Daylyt.
I'm a
You know,
big
Daylyt
Cortez-
plays around in a lot of battles.
Daylyt plays around, but Daylyt is very
How- but he
intelligent.
can
and
keep
I've
up
seen
with
better
it.
from both.
Yeah.
I've seen better from
Of course,
both.
he can keep up with
very
it.
good.
Daylyt that plays around, and I feel like Daylyt played around in this battle.
Daylyt definitely played around.
You don't think Cortez can
What?
keep up with Daylight's pen?
He can keep up. You talking about penmanship though? It's different things here when we talk about penmanship.
Bring it,
Cortez does a whole lot of things to keep up with Daylyt overall, but his pen, he doesn't keep up with his pen.
Bring an A to the end of the week is only right on Friday.
Friday.
Cortez had what? I like that line.
Yo, everybody knows I'm a big Cortez fan. I've heard the Friday
I've
so
heard
many
that
times,
Of
bro.
course, I'm supposed to black out, so it's only right I take light away. That's
cool.
That was hot.
But if we're talking about hot stuff for Cortez in the first, Bat Light in the Sky, Commissioner Gordon,
That was good. Every
skip
last
a
bit of
leg
his
day,
40.
skip a leg day. I like that one.
They tried to put the fix on court. They court point shaving or whatever. That was fire.
Yeah, they tried to put the
was-
fix on court on point shaving.
That was
fire.
Cortez was Cortez versus Ed Ice.
He had some filler.
Oh, you taking it back that far?
This was Cortez. Cortez was in rare form.
Nah,
He took this
now
battle
you disrespecting
serious.
Cortez.
No, I'm not.
This is not the best Cortez.
No, it's not the best
I'm gonna have
Cortez.
to
This is not the
disagree with you.
Cortez. This is not the Cortez from the Head Ice battle either.
That's
No, it's not.
2 rounds of it. It is the first and the third. Cortez slapped in the second. That was it.
I'll say Cortez in the third, not in the first.
Oh, Cortez was
I
great
like
in the
Cortez
first.
better in the second than I did in the first.
Cortez was great.
I like
Cortez-
Cortez better in the second than in the first.
The only
I had Daylyt win in the first.
The only thing about Cortez that I don't like is that when he puts fillers on, he used outdated bars for fillers. Like he had the Mr. Clean bar, ball heads and Mr. Clean. That's an
Wasn't
outdated
feeling that.
bar. I don't want to
feeling
hear
that.
Muhammad Ali shaking the torch.
yeah.
I don't want to hear those kind of
Was it
bars
before?
in 2017. My thing is when you're doing filler rap, just rhyme the word.
Okay.
Don't even use an outdated bar. Just rhyme the
In
word.
a sense, you're agreeing with me then. I like that. I don't
I
like
would
what he's
feel
doing,
like they
but
need to have a
This
punch
is why
every
he's
bar,
not
though.
the rare form Cortez. saying stuff like the Mr. Clean, the shaking Muhammad Ali, stuff like that. And that was what round was that? The second?
The Mr. Clean was the Muhammad Ali was the first round.
First round?
I said,
Mr. Clean was the second round, I believe.
Okay.
I thought Cortez was a little bit above average. I don't think he was
No.
anything crazy.
No, he was better than average.
You said wow after you seen this Cortez.
He got an A. He got an
you
A
say
for
wow
his
after you seen this
project.
Cortez?
If I'm a teacher, I'm giving him
I hate
an A.
Cortez. I shake Cortez hand all the time.
I'm giving
Cortez versus Disaster was better than this Cortez.
Yeah.
Cortez versus Holland was better than this Cortez.
I'm giving Cortez an A on the project.
You're giving Cortez an A on the
Yeah,
project?
I'm a teacher, I'm
The
giving him
problem
an A.
when you say give him an A, when you give a battle rapper an A, they don't feel like they got to do any better. Cortez, you have to do better moving forward.
Cortez.
He can get an A plus.
If you
He got
want to give him
95. He got
an A,
95.
You got a B minus in this battle.
got a
I'm
95.
being real.
he had a couple
No.
slip ups. Like
No,
minor
he got
slips,
a-
but he
He
had.
did a Swift though.
He-
when did it.
Yeah,
First,
yeah,
second
yeah,
round?
he did.
The second
He
one,
did.
He made Daylyt look like he was a PG rapper. Daylyt was talking through his rounds.
Yeah.
This-
I didn't like
this-
that.
I hate that.
Through
I hate
all
that.
of course, every round he talked.
I didn't like that. I agree.
And
I agree.
When battle rappers talk while another rapper is rapping, they feel like I've been in that situation. At that point,
I've
you
said
feel like
this
you're
in Series
losing.
Jones versus Disaster battle. I say that.
You feel like you're losing at that point. Daylyt, no, he was losing at that point. Round one was probably the best battle, the best round of the night, but Cortez won that round.
Okay.
Cortez lost the second round.
I felt Cortez
First round
won
was
the second
debatable.
round.
First round was debatable.
No. Cortez started to forget his rhymes, and I can tell as a battle rapper. I
I know you're going. Go ahead.
I know
Go ahead.
when a battle rapper can't remember the next line. First of all, he repeated the same stuff 4 or 5 times. He did it twice, and not only that, the momentum was off in the second round.
Yeah.
He started off on fire, and then midway through the second round, he started to slow down, and it's because he couldn't remember it. And when you don't remember your rhymes, you don't say it the way you would have if you know it.
of course, yeah.
So I feel like Cortez lost the second round, and Daylyt clearly won the second round.
So I feel like you're penalizing Cortez. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do that, what did Daylyt win to do? What did Daylyt do to win the second round?
Daylyt second round, he had the most niggas who turn their back on the zoo get hit with the ooze.
Mm-hmm.
That get hit with their man ooze. That was fire. Daylyt did told you you ran across the godson, you get beat to death. Jesus Christ, that was nice.
The Dennis Sucker line was dope too.
Dennis scheme was
The
fire.
Infinity Gauntlet hand juice.
Yes.
Didn't he do that against Mike P though?
I was gonna say that the Tesseract.
Yeah, I remember
It's
he
not,
said
it's not the
Infinity.
same bar. Daylyt, you know me. I pay attention.
Not that
to-
people know that though. you know
Yeah,
what
because
mean?
I pay attention to every line. I'm that crazy, so when I know when you're repeating. He didn't repeat the same line, but used the same concept. Tesseract. He said that twice against.
All right,
Mike
so I'm
P.
not that mad because a lot of battle rappers will do
Yeah,
that.
the same
So you
The
concept.
can't be
venue
that
fill
mad.
the body crowd surf. That was
Fire.
that was
Hold
a
on.
fire
So if
line.
we have, so is this battle debatable now?
No.
Because if you can make a great point for Daylyt in the second, and I can make a great point for Daylyt in the first, Daylyt wins the first two.
No, he doesn't. Cortez
I don't
won the
see.
first.
All right,
I'm just
on
saying. I'm saying. I have Cortez winning,
He won
but
the
if you can
first
make a
round.
strong case for Daylyt in the
Daylyt
second,
definitely won the second round. This
I
is-
see it.
I have Cortez. I had
No.
Cortez in the second. See,
No.
So do I.
See?
So do I.
See,
Cortez
and so does
wins
No
it.
way.
too.
No way. Cortez was
Bad and
very
bougie once he gets stuck up in light skin.
That was hot. That was hot.
Oh.
Cortez was very sloppy.
Can't
in
spill the beans.
He was very sloppy in the
You
second
best to
round.
come at court with a vest like
Troy Ave.
He
Fire.
was. I'm tired of hearing Troy Ave lines. He was very sloppy in the second round. Cortez
Twice.
was
I know. I
very-
caught it. He repeated the
He called
same.
him. He did call himself Mexican in the second round too, which is
He
kind of weird.
was.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird
I thought you wasn't.
because he gets mad when people call him Mexican.
Well,
Cortez.
He got
pay
mad at
attention.
Tay-Rock. He got mad at a lot of
Pay
people.
attention.
Yeah.
Daylyt won the second round convincingly to me.
I don't.
Not even up for
In the
debate.
building, I don't even see how you can
It's not even
give this
debate.
battle clearly to Daylyt at
To
all.
comprehend what
No,
he's
the
saying.
battle 2-1 Cortez. Oh, clearly.
The one thing I
Cortez.
say about Daylyt is that I'm not mad when you're not direct. You know what I mean? You just don't. I feel like the person that is direct has more of an advantage, but you don't
True.
lose points.
You gave Daylyt round one.
Did I run one? Yeah.
Oh,
He
no.
didn't have one
No.
Cortez bar, so I
No.
understand what you
Yeah,
mean.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's not.
I
feel like
take points away.
I don't take points away. So I'm saying I don't take points away. It's just that Cortez gets extra. Any battle rapper that's direct and they're in your face, personal,
So you gave Cortez extra, but he still lost.
the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think-
What he was saying wasn't that hot to me. That's what it is.
They like
you can be direct all you want, but if you're direct trash, I'm not saying he's trash, but if you're directing,
No,
it's not that
I
good.
understand what you mean. Yeah.
It was
Doesn't matter if
Quill.
you're direct or not.
Daylyt first was good. It was Quill before they was selling pens, but that's none of your BIC. That was very
22.
clever.
22
With the piece, how-
introduced.
That was
Nice triple on top.
Morse code, light box, quill pen, BIC.
wrecking y'all with the wrecking ball when they want to buy your residence. Everybody see Miss Gertrude, 50 years on the block. The government comes in and take her home, and they plow it down. Ooh, I feel
The
it.
crowd's not catching that. The crowd's not
Ouch.
catching that.
That was.
I don't know if I'd catch
Canada,
that.
but that was crazy.
Morris show Morse code. It's just like I
Yeah.
said, his
Yeah.
pen,
Yep.
his pen is there. So when he battles Mickey Fax, it's gonna be a true day. It's gonna be a great day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
I
sunny
do
day.
not want to hear Dragon Ball Z reference. And I heard
He
Spirit.
didn't,
I heard Spirit Bomb.
you said a drag, but you in your last champion, you did a spirit bomb. Push it.
I'm not battling.
Facts.
I'm not battling. You are in a battle. Everybody, Daylyt, you're infamous for these Dragon Ball Z lines.
Okay.
And he used it, and it was trash.
So we're now
And Street Fighter,
we're
and Street Fighter.
coming down on Daylyt when everybody does the Dragon Ball Z bars. Everyone does the
but
Street
when
Fighter
you-
bars.
When you get to a certain
Ball
level,
rog, no
Cortez
kicks.
had a Street Fighter
when
in
you,
this battle.
when
I
you
think.
get to a certain level, you can't score 3 points in the fourth quarter. Daylyt scored 0 points in the fourth quarter. The third round, Daylyt was horrible.
I don't disagree with that.
Cortez took his
Of
little
course.
brother outside in the backyard and whooped his ass.
What, round 3?
Round 3.
Did you like his angle? There's some we got to speak about.
It was good,
Is
but
this
it
an
wasn't
image
to the
to-
level of Holland Hand.
Is this an image to profit or an image for profit? That was good.
The way he
Yeah, that was very nice.
that was some
very
that
nice.
stuff in the beginning when his flow, the way he switched it up. Light, You like that was dope.
What
He
pissed me
got
off?
influenced by the bright lights.
What pissed me off with Daylyt is this during Cortez's third round. Daylyt is warning us. He's warning us that this third round is
that's why I
about
said,
to be
promises
fire.
something special.
Got something.
Oh my God!
Promises
I
something
said, whoa!
special.
He was trolling.
It's like
Yeah,
the
he's
best
trolling.
third round in battle
He
rap.
was trolling.
Oh,
He was trolling.
and he comes and he does what, 1:30?
Klondike
He's trolling.
bar,
That
bop
was
it, twist
awful.
it, shoot it. The bop it, twist it, shoot it. The Klondike.
To me,
Read the
Daylyt's-
rainbow. My name's Jeff.
Yeah.
My name's Jeff.
To me, the third round, Daylight's third round was the worst round of the
I
battle.
wrote first quarter of his
Okay.
round was good.
That was
The
his
rest
worst
was
round.
I agree. It was the worst round of the battle to me.
I know Cortez third. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was the worst round of the battle.
Daylight's third.
I just felt like Cortez turned.
Every
Golden
round was
State.
better than Daylight's third.
I couldn't
Cortez.
stop looking at Quest McCody in the background, just shaking his head like this.
It was Daylight's worst round.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Ogden was the worst round of the battle.
Yeah, it could have.
The third.
I mean, because it was a blowout. It was a blowout.
Not the way we break it. Like I said, you
I
said
thought
you gave Daylight the first.
Cortez was fire in round 3, dude. I'm sorry, he was good.
He was very good.
I guess Light only has a strong surge on small circuits when he was talking about how he does better on the smaller leagues.
Yeah.
That's
The walk in
crazy
the
to
park.
me.
I like the way he says too. I like
You
his,
tell me you
his
nice
confidence.
day, you will walk in the
And it's how
park.
he says, it's like, you used to walk in the park. And he makes that face. I feel
was
like all this
confident.
is important
He was very
to live in the
confident.
bar. Like, he used to walk in the park. The future in this.
I'm mad at Daylight. This is a stock dropper.
Nah, not for Daylight.
Yeah, it is.
Because the way he works, the way he
I don't
controls
care.
the game, the way he controls the game
I'm
all
not.
the time.
I don't like
He
it.
does this all the time.
No. That
Yo,
third
do,
round.
do you agree with what Cortez said? I forget, it might have been the third. He goes, they book me for the talent, they book you for the antics. Daylight said, no, they don't. No,
It's
they
like
don't.
you said, okay, he did the slave thing against Pat Stay. Can you name something else that he was an antic
Does
for?
King of the Dot book him for his bars or because he gets views and it's going to be on World Star?
But he said Cortez's antics.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. What do you guys? How do you guys feel? Because Daylight
Antics
denied
is-
it. I
antics
mean,
is
as he
a lot of
should.
Pat Stay.
He came to Philly and said one word and walked off the stage. That's an antic.
Okay, I agree with that.
You played with a whole city. That's an antic.
Okay. And you battled there too. You battled that night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very disrespectful. He just said screw the city and just walked
But
off.
did he give good reason for doing that?
I don't care. There's no good reason to turn your back on the whole city. There's never a good reason. If they did that,
I wasn't there.
Earth didn't get the Uber?
if they did,
I wasn't
if they
there.
did bad, if they left you in the London jail cell, whatever the backstory is, it was whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't
You
do
think he should have
business.
took it out on Earth?
Yeah, don't do business anymore.
Okay,
You're still
yeah.
doing business. Do you need the money? I mean, I heard you're well. Are you well off?
I think it's well known.
What's
He
going
doesn't.
on?
He takes whatever for battles. I
Right.
don't think it's.
So you don't need the money, but why turn your back on the whole city? To me,
I don't know the details on it, so I'm not
I
going
was
to
there.
speak
It was,
on
it
it.
was
You were
awful.
there. You
and
were
Rome was going to
You were there, so you
Rome
know.
was going to destroy him that battle anyway, because Rome had some fire. But Daylight's third round, it's a stock dropper for me. I'm very upset. Because the only reason why this battle is not a classic is because of Daylyt, because of the third round.
Nah, even if he had a good
I don't
third,
want to say
it
I'm
wouldn't
not
have been high.
upset, but I'm just not surprised by it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised. I feel like if you're saying that your expectation was super high. I feel like even not saying I know Daylyt, but I feel like I know Daylight's pattern. If he respects you, and respects the stage, and everything, and all the stars are online, you get the perfect day. You're gonna get the perfect day, in my opinion, when he battles Mickey Facts. You got the perfect day when he battles
because he knows how good
he knows
Mickey's pen is.
He has the utmost respect for Mickey Facts. So I'm going into that expecting. If Daylyt disappoints me,
they've been hanging out together for last.
That's what I'm saying. Lupe
Yeah.
Fiasco, they're on tour together. All that stuff. They take pictures together. So if Daylyt
this was a battle rapper,
huh?
Is Mickey Facts a battle rapper?
Yeah, he's a battle rapper.
He's battled before.
He's battled before multiple times.
Okay.
You know, he
battled
I haven't
Danger
seen
Zone
it.
on Guerrilla
He battled-
Warfare, right?
Yeah, that wasn't too good though.
Yeah.
That wasn't
I
too
haven't
good.
seen
That was his last I guess big stage
Recent
battle.
battle,
or
yeah,
whatever.
He battled way back in the day. Way back in the day.
Renegade.
So, Renegade, yep, he went by that name.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this: my expectations for him back on Mickey Facts is super high. So
Okay.
now, if you do bad in that battle, I'm on you. Oh, Daylyt, what you doing in the third? What happened with this? But this, I'm like, I expected something like this probably.
He's
Trolling a little
got to
bit.
show up against Mickey.
No.
He will. He will.
When you tell the
He
fans,
will.
when you lie to the fans and tell them that you're going to come with an incredible round and you spit Reading Rainbow and Klondike bars, it's a stock
That's
drop.
him.
He's a troll. He trolls.
I don't care.
That's
Tries
his
to give you the
elbow.
He tries to give you that
You know
elbow.
what I mean?
Yeah, well.
So to me, I know what it is. I know what it was. I know what it's gonna be. But for Mickey Facts, if he does bad in that battle, you'll see a J like that says, "Well, I didn't like that line. You're not rapping directly to him. You're not doing this." Then I'll start penalizing like, "Yo, this is wrong, that wrong." But this battle, nah, not really. So
I feel like for
my
this-
expectations wasn't high for this battle.
For
at
this
all.
battle to do 300,000 in a week, it's on. Did it hit
World
World Star?
Yep.
This
It's almost a 400K.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like by tomorrow, it might be
This
400K.
is really a good battle. It was really a great battle until the third.
I wouldn't call this a great battle.
I'll tell you,
I'll call
I
it a
believe
decent
like
battle.
Daylyt ruined, like this would have been in the top 10 of battles of 2017 if Daylyt would have came with a third. That's my opinion. If Daylyt would have came with a strong third, because Cortez third was one of the best Cortezes.
I
we've
felt
ever
like if
seen.
Daylyt was more structured, it's not so much being direct, but I felt like a lot of his stuff was good for a poetry slam. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It was speaking to the people,
Yeah.
like, and I feel like that's dope if you place it right. But it's just all over the place. Like
Yeah,
he said in the first round, he said, "Peace. I'm gonna introduce myself. No longer doing the gun bars." In the third round, my nigga killed you. You know, my nigga do that to you, kill you. This gun. It was all over the place in terms of structure. So it wouldn't have been, even if he came with a third, it wouldn't have been one of the top 10 battles a year for me.
He's not going to change. This is how Daylyt raps. He said, "No apologies for the etymology. We fell in love with the stupid."
Yeah, yeah.
When Cortez told him you made it cool to be a bozo, I almost fell out my chair.
That was
You
kinda
made
fun.
it cool to be a bozo. I mean, it was over. What more can you say?
I got Cortez. My final thoughts, and you guys can continue on however you want. But my final Cortez 2-1. But I'm expecting a real Daylyt against Mickey Facts. I
can't wait.
When they announced it, I'm like, oh snap! I'm excited.
That's the first
Oh, my
battle on
goodness.
that card that I'm excited
I feel
for.
like you're giving Daylyt an excuse.
I'm not giving that an excuse, but we know what it is, though. We know what it is. Every time we've been through this a million times.
Blackout.
Cortez 3-0.
Blackout.
Cortez 3-0.
Blackout is one of the biggest.
Oh, yeah.
King of the Diamond.
World domination.
It's world domination.
But-
It's Blackout. You can't come to Summer Madness and not put on.
Cortez
I
3-0.
agree 100%.
You're giving him an excuse.
This ain't a
I'm not
stock
giving
dropper
excuse.
though. This
It
is not
is
a stock dropper
dropper.
for me for
It's
Daylyt.
definitely a stock dropper.
This is just an average Daylyt battle
no.
to me.
It's a stock
Thank
dropper.
you.
This
That's
is
what
me.
I'm saying.
It's a stock
That's
dropper.
what I'm saying.
Daylyt looked very
It's
bad
like,
in
it's
the
like,
third round.
it's like a girl getting cheated on.
Yeah.
She gonna go back with the same dude and expect something different? And he cheats again?
And she's stupid.
And there you go. I'm not a stupid fan. I
Daylyt
know what
is
it is.
stupid.
I know what it is.
Daylyt is stupid for
I
tricking
know
the
it
fans.
is.
He should
Yo,
have never
Cortez,
tricked
let me
the
tell you
fans.
something. You better do better than you did against Daylyt.
You don't get A+.
What do you
Mafia.
mean?
Please do
What do
better
you mean
against
he not
Daylyt.
getting A+?
First of all, you just gave him a 3-0 against Daylyt, who's supposed to
Okay.
be one of the top people in battle rap.
Thanks.
And you're going to tell me you don't give him an A for this performance?
But it was a playful day.
Explain.
Daylyt
It
seemed
was a
bored with
playful
this
day.
battle.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he did.
No, he didn't.
Recess at school was a playful
No, he
day.
didn't.
It was a playful day.
No, he didn't.
It wasn't a dangerous day.
Daylyt seemed worried. That's why he was talking through Cortez.
His first round sounded like an album verse to me.
His first
he didn't
round
even
was
have
bad.
one bar towards Cortez.
His first
He's
round.
never direct though. He's never direct.
He wasn't direct against.
Yeah,
he
but
was
you say
explosive.
first round is something, second round is something, third round is something. So like, and none of them
It
had to
wasn't
do
a
with
3-0.
Cortez.
It's not a 3-0. Doesn't qualify to be a 3-0. It's definitely.
I'm not saying
2-1.
body, but
Daylyt
I'm saying
won the
Cortez
second round.
3-0.
Cortez second round was, like I said, it was very sloppy. He
Like
lost.
it'd be like the first. We
No.
can do this all day.
No,
Yeah.
we could
We
go
can
back
do
and
this all
forth.
day. So
Shout out to them for
getting
getting 400,000 views though. That's
2-1
impressive.
because it's a good battle. 2-1
Yeah.
Cortez, but Daylyt, dude, you want Mickey Facts?
You know what it is.
You got Mickey Facts.
You
My
want,
again. I'm
When?
going to repeat myself a million times.
Massacre.
It's going to
King of the
happen.
Dot.
Massacre.
when?
July.
July 22nd is going down.
Well,
And let me say this. Go ahead, kill me in the comments. I'm waiting for it. But I know the backstory. I know the history between Mickey Facts and Daylyt. I know the years that they have together, the bondage and all that stuff. Lupe Fiasco in both of these airs. King Los talking to Daylyt and Mickey Facts. Oh, you got to do this and that. When the smoke clears, one more time. You hear me? Looking at me? When the smoke clears, Mickey Facts versus Daylyt will be one of the best battles on Mass. Or if not the best battle on Mass 3. And my expectations is extremely high for
don't know.
Daylyt in that battle.
Pen-wise, it should be.
when's the last
It
time we
should be.
seen Mickey Facts? How many
It's
years?
been a while.
How many
Danny's
years?
on probably 3 or 4.
How many years? 3 or 4?
3 or
Yeah,
4.
probably.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like
probably.
Mickey. Mickey's a good guy.
Yeah.
I don't
He's a
know.
cool guy. I like Mickey.
I don't know. I just feel like Daylight's gonna do some foolish shit.
He won't. That's what I'm
I don't
talking
know.
about. The respect level
I don't
for
know.
him is through the roof. When
I
Daylyt respected Ab Soul, you got one of the best freaking days.
Only
Yes, he
reason
did.
I don't think he's going to do something is because he's battling Mickey.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only reason. But
You know, I'm getting.
you never
You
know.
keep giving this guy all these excuses.
There's no excuse to me. Well, like I said with the cheating analogy,
He
you know what
loses.
it is.
He loses. You got him 3-0 to Cortez. I got him 2-1 convincingly. You got him 2-1
Cortez
convincingly.
2-1.
And you're gonna tell me this is not a stock dropper? Oh, he was bored. He didn't really.
For your stock to drop, man, your stock has to be high, no?
I'm just saying, what?
You saying
Why?
the stock-
How is it
it
going to
wasn't-
drop?
it
Is
wasn't
it going to
high.
drop like he's not getting booked after
I'm
this?
just saying. I look. You lost.
Or like-
It's another.
Like
another
he
loss
dropped
on
a
your
tier.
record.
Okay.
But okay, like you said, he loses his battle. That's okay. You're saying stock
He
drop.
loses battle.
He
Mickey,
loses battle. He loses
No,
battle.
Daylyt never really wins clear.
Mickey Facts.
That's
that
what
much
I'm saying.
at all.
So here's my thing.
beat
You say
Mike-
you say a
beat
stock
clearly.
dropper.
I think he beat Mike
I
B
think he
too.
beat Mike,
Yeah.
Mike B too. So you saying a stock dropper? Where does he go? Does he go below when
He
does
goes.
go lower?
He goes. Mickey Facts can say, "I don't want to battle you anymore." After
It's
losing
already
to
booked.
Cortez.
It's
Yeah,
already
well,
booked.
He can
So that's why
unbook
his
it.
stock ain't
He
going
can
nowhere.
Unbook it. He should be able to unbook
No,
it.
you can't unbook it. He said know what it is.
He should have not showed up like he did at the last year
It's,
event.
yeah, see.
Shouldn't have showed up for Cortez.
And the way he built his brand, that's why it's so confusing. I got to do an entire production on how Daylyt works and how the business treats him. It's a little different. It's the how he built it. He turned the no show into a fucking a single, a hit song.
He has no hits.
Well, not technically. I'm just saying though.
He has no hits at all.
But it's different
Daylyt
with
is a
Daylyt. It's
clown.
different with Daylyt.
Daylyt is a clown.
And he dropped it the same day.
And you guys are just giving him excuses.
There's
He's
no
a clown.
excuse on my
He's a
part.
stock
We just know what it is.
I said
We know
his
what it
third
is.
round
I'm
was
getting
god
tired of-
awful. I said his third round
I'm
was
getting
god
tired of
awful.
the foolishness. I don't want to see him and Mickey Facts after this battle.
I wanna
That's
see
what I
him
mean
and
by
Mickey Facts.
I don't want to see it.
I would love to see
at
Mickey
all.
Facts.
Mickey Facts.
I'm gonna be in the
Mickey
building.
Facts, redo your contract and find somebody better.
No.
Daylyt is a clown.
Mickey Facts. I'm gonna be in the building. That's
Yeah,
it.
tag is killing me.
Daylyt is a clown. Please look at your contract. See if there's a way out. If there's a monkey wrench. If there's some type of clause where you can get out of this battle. Don't sit up here and battle this fool.
Nope.
And you haven't battled in 4 years.
Because
Don't do
Daylyt won't disrespect Mickey Facts in terms
Who
of having a
knows?
bad performance.
Daylyt is very
Nope.
unpredictable.
Nope. I'm predicting what he's gonna do in this match. I guarantee it.
I would have bet the house on
I
Daylyt
guarantee
that he
it.
would have beat Cortez.
Nah, not me.
I would have. And Cortez made him look like a
Nope.
chump.
I wouldn't have bet nothing on that. See, the expectation
Cortez
is too
Penn
high.
is good, man.
The
Cortez
expectation.
Penn
It's good, but
Cortez Penn is good, and Cortez was amazing in this battle. Like I'm looking forward to his battles now after this battle. But Cortez, he's got good. He's good, but he's boring. He can be boring at the same time. So, but he wasn't boring this battle. He was very good this battle. No matter how great Cortez Penn is, it still comes off as when he raps. But this was a great battle for Cortez. He made Daylyt look like he was a nobody. But it wasn't 3-0, it was 2-1. Because Cortez, he was very sloppy in that second round. Very sloppy.
we went over that. So my last thoughts was Cortez and I'm gonna be in the building for Mickey Facts and Daylyt, and I have high expectations for that. It is what it is.
I got Cortez 3-0. I just hope he shows up a little bit better against Prez because
I don't understand how you have
ain't coming to
somebody
play
3-0
either.
and you still say they gotta be better. I'm just still lost
Daylyt
there.
wasn't good
How
enough
you
to win
3-0
around to
somebody
me.
like Daylyt and you still gotta be better? You get an A for this project. Well done.
If a boxer knocks out, should I take that analogy? I think
Please,
that's a good analogy.
please indulge me,
If a
please.
boxer
You go
knocks
boxer.
out, if you're a heavyweight person and you fight somebody from the middleweight, you cheat and you knock him out. You don't think you gotta be better from when you gotta face an actual heavyweight?
So Daylight's in the middleweight.
That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm giving you an analogy. So he doesn't have to be better. Well, how he performed was a middleweight.
He knocked out a world champion.
No, he did not. That's not.
Daylyt
This
is
was a
great.
world champion.
Daylyt is one of the best battle rappers
This
on
was
the
not a world
planet.
champion Daylyt. And if he battled it,
There was
it's
another
not
excuse.
It's not
There
an
was
excuse.
another excuse.
It's not an excuse. If Cortez had battled the Daylyt that battles Swain,
That's an
it's
excuse.
a difference. I'm saying for the analogy that you're making. You're saying it's a world class.
Daylyt is
It wasn't
a world-class
This wasn't a
champion.
world class performance.
Who cares about the performance?
But
We don't know what performance we would have got.
this is
All
why
I'm saying
this is why Cortez has to be better though.
No, he doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
No, he doesn't.
So he can get by with this for the rest of his career.
What-
Cortez can get by with this?
What he did,
every time?
What he did in that battle made Daylyt look average. Kudos, you deserve an A. What he did in that battle was great. We don't know how Daylyt rounds would have came out. Cortez shut him down from the beginning because if Cortez was bad, the stuff Daylyt would have sounded like God's gift, but it wasn't.
I disagree.
Because Cortez was that
We
good.
gotta agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, I disagree.
Cortez was very good in his
disagree.
battle.
I understand
Cortez-
what you're saying, but I can't agree
You
with
can't give somebody a 3-0 against Daylyt and tell them, oh, you gotta do better. You get it.
Yes, you can.
You get a C. No, you can't.
Yes, you can. And I feel like, respectfully, Cortez knows that.
No.
Cortez, tweet me on Twitter after this is done.
Cortez, excellent work.
Cortez,
Rumble,
yeah,
young
great
man,
work.
rumble.
I'm not saying that. Great work. But we know when the competition is more fierce.
Great court.
Hold on.
I think if I asked Cortez right now, was this an A+ performance from you?
Not to say A plus, A. 95.
Cortez, tweet us.
Yo,
95?
92.
I think he would say, nah, this was an A+
93. He's
performance.
in the low 90s.
Cortez, I feel like you got my number. You got my Twitter DM, my Instagram, my Facebook. At me somehow and tell me if I'm wrong.
What?
Cortez, know he got to be better than this. Moving forward against the competition that he's going to plan on facing. I know a few of the people that he's going to battle.
Mickey
And you
Facts,
got to be better.
redo your contract. I don't want to see it.
Cortez, you're going to face some hungry people. And you can't bring this, even though it wasn't that bad, to the next person that's going to come and take your head off and not play with you.
I'm just sick of the Daylyt excuses.
This is not a Daylyt excuse. We just know what it is. It's been going on for years.
Well,
It's been going on for years. He's been playing around Spawn outfit. We went through this already.
Since Summer Madness 3, bro. We've been
Since
saying
Summer
this.
Madness 3, you've been playing. We went through this. We know what it is. It's not a different day at work here. We've been here. We've been clocked in since 2013.
Long
We know
time
what it is.
ago.
We know
That's
when to
4
be.
years now.
We know
4 years of Andy.
Yeah, we know when to be tuned in and to be like,
he should be ashamed of his third round. And Cortez did 300,000+ in 1 week. That is vintage Cortez. How do you do 300,000 in 1
Vintage
week?
Cortez.
We
can disagree all day, Ted. I followed all Cortez performance. We can disagree all day,
Has he ever done 300,000 in 1 week?
In 1 week?
On a King of the Dot rant.
Hold on.
URL maybe.
Hold on. So now we can it's a different time. So in 2013, the league owners didn't have this much subscribers. Now when you have 600,000 subscribers and 550,000 subscribers, you're more inclined to do those views.
It's a great battle. It's a good battle.
I'm not denying that.
It's a good
I think
battle.
our points are being misconstrued here, sir.
I mean,
Cortez
we
did
could
very well.
argue back and forth about the same point.
You do not give Cortez an average. You don't give him a B. You give him an A. Rumble, young man, rumble.
So Cortez, if we agree with him, this is for you, Cortez, to tweet us and Instagram us, whatever. Are you gonna do the same performance? Because hey, for me, if I'm in school and write my essays, I get an A in that class. I'm gonna stick with my performance. I'm gonna do the same thing every day. I'm gonna type it the same way. I'm not gonna get better. I'm gonna do every day, every class,
Switch it
this
up a little
performance. So Cortez, are you going to continue with this exact pace
I hope
moving
so.
forward? Add us,
I hope so.
champion.
I'm the man, yeah, you gotta love me. You gotta love it's all love on the west side.
I said I tell it like it is, cause like it is what it gotta be. I'm that nigga that they tryna be, honestly.